Mate, first of all, you've been through the worst today. You just talk out that.
Obviously it was a couple of minutes after coming on, just a clash of heads. Just one of the things that happens. Just get a bit of a wind, so Craigie sorted it out, so I should be all good. A bit of glue stuck it together, so just part and parcel of it. But I thought after a couple of minutes, I thought I'm going to be on and then straight back off. But thankfully, I managed to finish the game.
Yeah, I mean it's almost a classic sort of bandaged hero. You know, you're coming on the park. You know, you're throwing yourself at everything, and you're almost setting up a goal as well. You know, so.
Aye. Obviously, it wasn't ideal, but then you just need to get on it, and then just try to create something for the team or try to get the win. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. But I just put your head in there, and that's part and parcel of what happens.
I mean, you probably won't want to say this yourself, but your attitude, your approach to epitomise what the team is about today. I mean, the players are throwing themselves at the ball to win it back. You know, they're scrapping for everything. You know, so.
Well, that's just kind of the way I play in terms of trying to give everything. We've got a team that are like that in terms of over the years. The gaffer's brought that in terms of players that just want to give everything for the team and dig in deep. And that's I feel like the way I play. And then obviously you've seen the second throughout the game and in the second half in terms of we're digging, we'll try to push for that to get that goal, to get the win, but unfortunately it just wasn't to be. But you can see that the fight's there, and that's certainly not something up for question.
I was going to say there's plenty of spirit and there's plenty of even belief about that team as well from that performance today.
Yeah, and that's what we need. We just need to try and get that win, try to pick up as many points as possible, and you can see the boys are dying to do it. Obviously turn out for the fans, what I do it for the fans, what I do it for the club. So we're just trying to get that, get as many points as we can, and as you can see today, certainly that's in abundance in terms of the fight and the desire to do that is in that change room. So that's all in terms of what we can ask and what we need.
It's just that sort of that cliche of when you're at the bottom, things just don't go against you. For you, and today there's just like a few fine margins that the ball would have been in the net, penalty maybe at the other end, and just last season we probably would have got those breaks, but this season they just seem to not go.
People always say like when you're at the top of the league you get those things, and when you're covered down where we are then they don't happen, but you need to try and earn your luck, you need to work hard, and then that's obviously you get the rewards when you work hard. So that's just what we're trying to do. The harder you work, the luckier you get type of idea. So we just need to make sure we earn what we get, and it's not going to come easy to us, so we're making sure we're fighting for it.
How big is Friday night against Hamilton in the context?
I mean, obviously
of the
them just being right above us, obviously there's the three of us down there fighting it out. That's obviously a massive game, as you want to say, a 6-pointer. We obviously still got to play them twice, including Friday, so it's a massive game. But as every game's coming up today was a massive game, the game after that will be massive no matter the result next week. So we just need to keep fighting, and bring this attitude next week, then it'll stand in good stead.
There's been a lot of talk obviously about the fact that you've got all these Friday night games coming up. What's your take on that first of all? You know,
obviously people say being part-time and stuff, but it's a game you just get to make sure you're ready for it, and I mean you need to just make sure we will be ready, because how big an important game it is for the club in terms of us as well, and fighting it out. We'll be ready no matter whether it's a Friday night, a Saturday afternoon, Tuesday night, we'll be ready to go.
In some respects, I mean obviously we've got the part-time element, but in some respects could it be advantageous if you get the results on Friday night, because it then puts pressure on other teams that are playing on the Saturday?
Yeah, of course, if you can get the 3 points, but the main thing is just getting those 3 points. We can't be looking ahead to other teams and stuff like that. We just need to make sure now that we're picking up the points that we can get, and then obviously what comes on the Saturday will come, but we just right now need to focus on ourselves and make sure we're getting the wins, and then obviously what will come from that will be.
And when you're at work as a teacher and you get the notification that the game's been changed from a Saturday to Friday, are you then calling like the head teacher saying, excuse me, I might need a Friday afternoon off?
As soon as I then need to speak to one of the deputies and organise cover for my class and stuff, which to be fair they're great with that. They're very accommodating. Obviously last year we quite a few as well, so they're very accommodating with that. So
they'll be cheering you on.
Aye, yeah, and you'll obviously be hoping that we can get a win. One of the maths teachers is a Hamilton fan, so he said I'll be a bit of I'm sure he'll be there giving me a bit of abuse, but so part and parcel. But I know they're great in terms of get that in and it's sorted.
Yeah, that's a good banter then at work then.
Yeah, it is. As long as we come at the right side of it, then it'll be good. But it's in terms of it's obviously they're fighting out as well, and it's how gives a bit of a good laugh about that.
Yeah, in terms of the Friday night, I mean I know it's a different season, but the team performed really well in a lot of Friday nights last season, because you were on the TV a lot because of the position the club was in as well. And
so obviously we can take good onus from that in terms of we've done well, but obviously it's a different season. different set of boys, but same again, it's just another game, isn't it? Whether it's Friday night, Saturday, we'll be ready to go. We'll make sure we're hopefully get a positive result.
Thanks Scott. Cheers.
Thanks.